Aquila, Ponticus of Sinope, was a translator of the Old Testament into Greek, proselyte, and disciple of Rabbi Akiva. Aquila. Only fragments of this translation have survived in what remains of fragmentary documents taken from the books of Kings and the Psalms found in the Old Chirogenies in Fustat, Egypt, while excerpts taken from the Hexapla written in the glosses of certain manuscripts of the Septuagint were collected earlier and published by Frederick Field in his momentous work, Origines Hexaplorum quae supersunt, Oxford, 1875. Epiphanius preserves a tradition that he was a kinsman of the Roman Emperor Hadrian, who employed him in rebuilding Jerusalem as Aelia Capitolina, and that Aquila was converted to Christianity but, on being reproved for practicing astrology, apostatized to Judaism. He is said also to have been a disciple of Rabbi Akiva. In Jewish writings he is referred to as Aquila's version is said to have been used in place of the Septuagint in Greek-speaking synagogues. The Christians generally disliked it, alleging that it rendered the messianic passages incorrectly, but Jerome and Origen speak in its praise. Origen incorporated it in his Hexapla. It was thought that the Hexapla were the only extant fragments of the work, but in 1897 fragments of 2 codices were brought to the Cambridge University Library. These have been published. The fragment Sac Burkett containing 1 Kings XX 7-17, 2 Kings 23, 12-27 by Francis Crawford Burkett in 1897, those containing parts of Psalms XC, CIII, by C. Taylor in 1899. See F. C. Burkett's article in the Jewish Encyclopedia. The surviving fragments of this translation, and of other Greek translations forming part of Origen's Hexapla, are now being republished by an international group of Septuagint scholars. This work is being carried out as the Hexapla Project under the auspices of the International Organization for Septuagint and Cognate Studies, and directed by Peter J. Gentry, Alison G. Salveson, and Barter Romeni. Aramaic Targum. The leading Aramaic Targum of the Pentateuch, as appended to most printed Hebrew texts of the 5 books of Moses, is known as Targum Onkelos. The name Onkelos is thought to be a corruption of Aquila, and sometimes similar legends are told about both translations. It is not clear how much of the Aramaic translation was based on the Greek. Early rabbinic reference to Aquila's conversion. The following story is related about Aquila's conversion in the Midrash Rabbah. Once, Aquila said to Hadrian the king, "I wish to convert and to become one of Israel." He answered him, "You are seeking that nation. How have I despised it? How have I killed it? The most downtrodden of the nations you are asking to join? ? What have you seen in them that you wish to be made a proselyte?" He replied, "The smallest of them knows how the Holy One, blessed be He, created the universe, what was created on the first day and what was created on the second day, and how many have passed since the universe was created, and by what the world is sustained. Moreover, the divine law is the truth." He said to him, "Go and study the divine law, but do not be circumcised." Achilles then said to him, "Even the wisest man in your kingdom, and an elder who is aged 100, cannot study the divine law if he is not circumcised, for thus is it written, He makes known His words unto Jacob, even His precepts and judgments unto Israel. He has not done the like of which to any other nation. Unto whom, then? Unto the sons of Israel.